Hello, lurkers. Hello, you archaeologists. Welcome. Yeah, there was another scene where he was fighting us, and somebody just came in and scolded him, and he had to walk off. I'm going to assume the implication is that it starts off base, as in, it was one of the other I don't think it was the maid. I think it was the invisible man that scolded him. It's like, no, we have a guest here. But, like, they're obviously all monsters, but, like, the jailer is, like, the simplest, basest version of that sort of the trope. I assume that's what's going on. If this is going to carry on throughout the entire game. And I assume it is because there's a master of this castle, and I'm pretty sure he was the one who was looking at the painting. Yes, you're right. I should heal dog.
Good boy.
Also, yeah, I'm assuming that he's not smart enough to understand what he's doing. Not in the way that excuses his actions, obviously. Is this open? Is this a door? More insofar that he's playing. This is him playing. It's just very violent. We also need to save our game. Did the floors go up? I'm gonna cheekily save because I'm just too nervous.
Good boy.
No, we still need him. I didn't save during the boss fight though. I was tempted to. I did pause to do so. I need you to search.
Go, Huey. Come on. Come on. No. Huey. Go, Huey.
I do like that every time something wrong happens I go, damn it, the postman missed the door. Oh. Now I've got to go to the post office. Oh. Hermes, I hate using Hermes. Ah. I think it's there, but we'll double check.
Come on. Go, Huey.
Sorry, I found out. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's fine. I found out that I bought some scales because my Wii scales broke, and I found out it was going to be posted by Hermes, who have never found my place in 10 years, not once. They're called Every. They changed the name because everyone in the UK hates them so much. Food delivery finds my house. Post office finds my house. Hermes, no fucking clue where my house is. I did eventually, so I spent 3 days trying to complain, and they were like, no, sorry, the post is gone. I'm like, you just have to refuse the post if you don't want it. I was like, they're not going to find my house. I can't refuse it if it's not at my house. Anyway, I managed to trick them, because you can't give them instructions, and you can't like click on a map and tell you where you live, but you can tell them to take it to a safe place. So I told them to take it to my back door, and I don't have a back door, so I tricked him into going to my actual door. So congrats, Every, you managed to deliver one parcel. I make a point of like telling any company that sends it for home I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy this from you if you send it with them. I will pay more. But because a lot of them do it for free, but like I think Wilkinson made me pay a $5 for that as well. I'm well angry. I literally tried to cancel immediately, and because it takes them so long to contact Hermes, they couldn't cancel it because Hermes are just fucking useless. I don't understand how it's even possible to be that bad as a company. They're physically impossible to contact because there's just no applets or anything. They have a little bot. But okay, we should. I feel like we're relatively safe now. Oh yeah, we're in the right room. I don't know, like to the point that everyone in the UK knows they're rubbish. There are other delivery people. Yeah, we give him some chicken. I'll give him some more chicken. Don't think we got too hurt in that fight. This was a puzzle. You missed it. Involved very slowly pushing blocks. As do all the best puzzles involve. I know it's locked. She's very stealthy as a maid.
Dinner is served, miss. Dinner is served, miss.
Okay, I get the idea. You can go now.
My creator said he made me the perfect woman.
Oh, I think she might be a robot, yeah. Interacting with a chat GPT.
If I cannot taste or experience pleasure or feel pain.
Thanks for the meal.
Yeah, I don't know if we needed 4 meals.
I'm not complete.
Well, that was very disquieting. Oh, I have suddenly no energy all of a sudden. I don't think she's a very good cook. Yeah, it's have you seen Ex Machina? It's very good, but it's ostensibly an evil Facebook genius man invites a dude to be like, look, hang on, Okay, I'm going towards a bed. I can't call Huey. He goes, okay, I need to test out a robot I built to do the Turing test to see if you think it's alive. And so the main character comes to an island and he finds a woman essentially in a jail cell. And they have a series of conversations. And basically throughout, you kind of find out that the Facebook guy is a monster who's built like a load of these robots. And they're all alive, so he's just been abusing them. And so, like, the main character hatches a plan to break the robot out of jail, but then the robot sort of ends up leaving him behind, because like he was only really doing it for himself, because he was rescuing a lady in a tower, and the reason the woman knows this is because he didn't rescue any of the other robots. He only rescued the pretty one, specifically the finished. Like, the one who looked most like a woman. So there, I've ruined the plot of that game. But, like, I didn't mean to say that much, but, what's the maid again? Is it the maid? Yeah, it is. Oh, there's a broken graphic there. We are playing this emulated. I can assure you the sky is not...
I am not complete.
This cannot continue. Now she's happy. I think it's supposed to show the room, but yeah, that's a texture broken. I recognize it because games. Yeah, I don't think we want to be around this maid. See ya.
Good boy.
That's not the way I wanted to go, is it? No! That's not the room I wanted to be in. I think we're still being chased because... Yep, so...
Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
Huey, I need you downstairs. Super dog! Okay. For ratcheting up tension, the doors works really well. I actually really like that the only attack is that. Like, you have an attack, but it's that. Because that's about as effective as I would be as well in this situation. Oh yeah, we want to go back to the door. I have no fucking clue where that door is, but I liked her theme tune. I really wasn't expecting the game to go this direction. And like I just said, it was going to get not subtle, you know what I mean? But like, and I guess I should have known the maid would be the next person, because she is, I guess, not more autonomous. Yeah, I was going to say I don't know why you'd trust anything this lady cooked, but you'd be like, delicious, thanks a lot, lady, for Looks like human hair. Yeah, I think we might have just eaten dead people, but oh yeah, what's this? I forgot to pick this up. Oh, sorry, I'll come back to you. Definitely something amiss with this castle. The cracked plate key. Oh yeah, I meant to pick that up ages ago. Because we have RE and we have ST, so we can build rest. Okay. REST or STRE. Key. Build. Okay, so when we pass that room, we'll do that. What's this take us? Did you take our key off us? No. Oh, it's probably a key to a... Oh, we just went in a big circle, didn't we? I think I know where these windows are as well. Down into the pantry. Yeah, we don't want to be here. I'm not sure where we want to be yet, but not here. And of course, this is a hacked game. It's not supposed to be widescreen. I've just forced it to be widescreen. Oh, there you are.
Good boy.
I don't think there's anything for us down. Oh. Okay, so this is the rest. I assume this is what I need rest for. Take it back. Oh, I used up my proximal key. So you type it out on the typewriter. So I put in proximal. Okay, let's write that down actually. We already got flowers for the moth door. we already got the orb for the Ouroboros room. So we rest key build for red. Where are we? Near pantry door, I guess, sort of. The other thing we're trying to do is certain room. Cool.
Come on.
We don't need to save again. It's on the other side. Okay. So...
Good boy. Come on.
Going on a doggo adventure. Yeah, so we were told the exact instructions in the school memo the creepy guy in the door gave us. And we didn't really need those because I was just like doing it anyway. But Ricardo is apparently somebody to look out for. We don't want to trust Ricardo. But also, Lorenzo is that creepy hand that came out, so clearly Lorenzo is also a villain. Definitely not trusting Lorenzo, who keeps insisting that his only desire is to see us free from the wretched tomb of a castle. I don't trust you, I'm sorry. I think one of them is the musician as well. We've seen him once. Because he had a, or the artist at least. I think he's a sadist artist.
Come on.
But yeah, I was saying before, because I miss these kinds of games. Doesn't necessarily need to... Oh, shit. She's doing something, doggo. Just... Yeah. If the dog abandoned us, that would just break me. But I miss the sort of, these old sort of games that you have to explore a lot and you're not super strong. I guess, you know, they're just old. Yeah, we can close doors quite quickly, actually. Games that have terrible cameras because they care more about atmosphere than they do gameplay. I might have to look up those errors. She's a haunting ground symbol. The textures are broken. No! Right, she's not doing so great. I think the maid is really good. I'm liking this game a lot more. I have a feeling they did it on purpose, where they start with the. So was you around for Clock Tower? Was anyone? Clock Tower 3. Clock Tower 3 also starts off with a huge old hulking man who's going to murder you. It's less creepy until it gets to the gentleman at the end, and it doesn't have any sort of fan service like this. But like, this is the sort of spiritual successor to that game. But so I assume they did huge hulking man just to make you think of that game. Although I did like that huge hulking man. He just went, Alyssa, and just loved murdering people. He's well into murdering people.
Good boy. Come on.
The gimmick of that game was you went into weird time portals, and then you had to sort of solve like a puzzle like we're doing now, but there was always like a serial killer nearby, and you realize the serial killers are just sort of demons that inhabit humans. But that game has the best serial killer in it, which is the corroder, who just fucking loves corroding people. It's his favorite thing, and he's this is the funniest cutscene of him murdering a family, and it shouldn't be funny. He's just so. I'll try and do an impression in a second. So Corroder, what he does is he's got a vat of acid on his back. He's got like loads of like protective leather gear and a gas mask and a little thing that he can spray acid on you. But you meet him by you see this cutscene of this blind old lady and her son is like, "Hey, ma'am, I've got you a scarf so you can be warm." "Oh, thank you, son. You are such a wonderful son. Oh, it would be such a terrible thing if a murderous corroder..." And then he goes through the door and he goes, "Ah, I'm gonna kill you with acid. I'm corroder. Ah, I didn't expect this. Oh, man, love the fucking... you've got acid. Oh, I'm murdering you right now. I love the murder." And it's just like, it's so funny. Like, no one can leave that game like not loving correct. Like, I used to do this thing at the end of the game where I was like, "Oh, which of the serial killers would you most like to be on a date with?" And I was like, so here's how I'd order them. So in fourth place, there's the twins, who. So the twins, the problem with the twins is they're sort of more into each other than they are you. They're not as funny as they think they are. They keep laughing, and they've got like a sword, half a scissor sword, and they're like playing. They put you in traps, and they're having a whale all the time. But they're not as funny as they think they are. I don't really want to be there, and I don't like. The other thing is, because Clock Tower has the scissor man. I've forgotten his name. Clock Tower monster. Villain, whatever. The Scissor Man. And if you look at Clock Tower 1, the Scissor Man is a very short man with a giant pair of scissors, and he's going to cut off your head. And it feels very like old German folklore-ish. It works really well. He's quite a scary villain. And so, like, the Scissor Twins, just, you know, they're not living up to the I'm with them, but I'm thinking of someone much cooler, and like, so they fail on that level as well. But I just don't want to hang out with them. So in third place, Axe throwing man, I've forgotten the name. So good thing about axe throwing man is whenever you hide from him, he goes, haha, that's good. And you know, he throws, when you do something clever, he appreciates it. He'll say that out loud. He's good at throwing axes. He's got his tattoos. He claimed to have killed your mum, but like that happened off screen, so he's a bragger. Don't like that. Don't like a bragger. You meet him more than once, and like it's already quite old. And like again, you're thinking of Kuroda at that time, and you're thinking of first monster of Clock Tower 3. What's his name? Sledgehammer. Oh yeah, so Sledgehammer, he's a huge, slow, hulking brute, but he knows your name. You're called Alyssa, and it's sort of nice to know that he's thinking about you. Now, he does want to brutally murder you, but like, I don't know, he's sort of friend-shaped, he's large, he's huggable, he feels like he'd be dependable if he wasn't specifically trying to murder you, and he's, you know, he doesn't give up, he's sort of inexorable, and like, that's what I mean by dependable, and he's kind of friend-shaped. It is a shame that he does, I mean, his favourite thing in the world is just clubbing people with hammers. And of course, in first place is Kuroda. Problematic favourite. I don't know, have you ever met somebody who's got this, like, weird hobby, and you're like, I'm not really into that, but you're so enthusiastic about it that I'm kind of enjoying this. And it's like, he loves corroding. Like, he's going to bring all the enthusiasm, like... And you know it's bad for you. Yeah, this is a toxic relationship in a very literal sense. But like, the world is a brighter place. Oh, I mean, it's not. It's a horrible, horrible place with him around. But I don't know. It's quite difficult to play. Like, but Kuroda will always just. Oh man, I love being around you. But we always get in trouble. That Kuroda, that family didn't deserve to be melted in that. Kuroda. And in last place is the gentleman, because he doesn't fucking count. He didn't get turned into a demon, didn't successfully kill his granddaughter. Fuck him, fuck a gentleman, doesn't count. Doesn't get into the dating sim. Anyway, I'm a bit out of practice. Gentleman is the secret villain of the thing, and you find out he's your grandfather. But like, he tries to get secret married. It's halfway through that game I was like, oh, Alyssa's a magical girl. Because the first time I didn't know what a magical girl was, like 10 years ago but like they made a horror game where you realize you're a magical girl because you get to fight him, you get bow and arrow, and there are these boss fights. There are more boss fights in this game, because in this game you just had to... It's interesting, but yeah, I really even... You know what? I might just get the Kuroda cutscene if I can find it.
I told you that you don't need to be worried about me. Your old mother may have dicky eyes, but she's not on her last legs yet. You just concentrate on your work. Anyway, what is it you're making this time? Some new toy that'll have the local kids agog, I bet.
Actually, I've been busy making this.
That's a lovely scarf. What a lovely sun.
What's this?
Winter's coming, and I don't want you catching cold, wandering around outside. I've been making this in my spare time. How is it, warm enough?
They put so much effort into making this such an endearing cutscene.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's enough playing happy families. You make me sick.
He does talk as well, but like, he's having too much fun to talk right now. Yeah, immediately love Kuroda. I don't know how I'd feel if it like if you made like a film about just Kuroda, because you couldn't have every scene be like, good day at the orphanage today. Oh yeah, they've all got, like just escalating nicer and nicer people. Oh, you got that Nobel Peace Prize, did you? Yeah, I've cured all the illnesses. I've got a cure right here. Oh, it won't work with acid on it. Get in my acid bath. Everyone fits in there. Anyway, and the big problem is Kuroda ruins every villain after him, because nobody can follow Kuroda. But at least Sledgehammer was kind of... I liked Sledgehammer as well. But it... Anyway, now we have a robot lady to contend with. I will say, is Kuroda scary? And the answer is surely not, because when you're scared, you don't go, yay! That's correct. Like, that's not really the intended response to having... he's too good at his job. Stale damp gale of wind blows forth from the other. To be fair, when he's fighting you, he's less entertaining, because he's more like, I'm murdering you and you have to get away. But that game also has the mechanic where you have to hide in places. There is not a doggo though. No, I don't want to. What's that you found? What were you looking? What are you looking for?
Go, Huey.
Oh. Okay, I don't know if I should immediately jump into the first random hole I saw, but it's there. Okay, Eliza, you're not called Fiona. Oh, some chamomile. Or maybe I should make myself some chamomile. I am. I'm gonna make myself some chamomile. It's 1:30 on a Friday. Right, what was that book? Did we already pick up the book? I'm now confused about whether book things happen. I think it was a medallion, maybe. Part of me would just want to sit that chair up. Discolored bones lay in a pile. There's no denying these are human bones.
Good boy.
That's a mammoth. Were they that big? Oh, I was going to say, please don't block the door, but it's not. Is it a chimera? Is this somebody's front door? I have all these questions. Alright, I'm going to go back. I'm sorry, Doggo. Oh, it's here's the down.
Come on. Come on.
I would be intimidated by the giant fucking mammoth as well, I won't lie. Yeah, where did all the water come from? Oh, this area's so big. But I've got some lavender, which is much needed, to be honest. What's this? Statue clasping an oil lamp. The wick Oh, the lamp is on lit. I don't think I counted. Should have only done a half. As a hit point. Dog is about though. We'll find him.
Go, Huey.
I shouldn't be encouraging him to do super dog stuff, but like I thought he might. That's interesting. Locked door? Oh, one of these places has to be inaccessible. We're gonna check out the hole. There's like 3 brand new directions to check out. It's kind of intimidating. But if we want to do it logically... Where did we come from? Oh, we can go in here. Oh, it's a hiding place. Oh, I need to get better at spotting those. Oh, I'm sorry, doggo. I was hiding.
Huey.
This is where we came from, right? This is the special door. Water's flowing in. Guess there's no going back now. Okay, well there's that at least. Let's foolishly go into this hole. You see, Fatal Frame would have animated you going through that hole. So this game has restraint. Fatal Frame 5 certainly would have. There's something written here. Variatio, I mean, you literally can crawl in that game as well. By using medallions, one can actually transform items into new things. The new item is roughly determined by the base colors, item's color compatibility. Rubrum, red, is used to compose antimony and magnesia. Viridae, green, is used in the creation of medallions. Well, that's just confusing, just making more medallions. White, album, is mainly used to create objects used by their human creators. Viola, blue, is primarily used to create offerings to animals and beasts alike. What if we want... Okay, Perpetuum Machina. Reacting to the needs of its user can produce quantities of antimony powder and magnesia. Whenever one hasn't the means to protect oneself, come here for sanctuary. Aurelius Belai. Ooh, this is the Belai Castle. Right, well, I guess I found crafting, which is a thing that's inexplicably in this game. Magnesia. So that is a well-known symbol. That is the Tree of Life. Tree of Life. Picture. Hang on. No. Sephiroth. Is in the villain from Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth. Hebrew. It is Kabbalah. The 10 attributes emanations in Kabbalah. I know the top one is Crown, or Keter. That's the only one I ever remember. It's pretty cool. Because you know, it's other cultures. I need that picture, but in a way I can see. It's a less cool picture, but it is a much is. Give me a second. There it is. That is. There's the Sephiroth. It stands for things. There's cooler pictures, like the symbols for all of them. In fact, you can't see them here, but like the moon, which we saw the moon earlier, would be here. Saturn would be here as well, but like, I mean, I could just show that version now that I think about it. But yeah, it's also called the Tree of Life. So here's a version. This is Kabbalah stuff. You know how Christians have angels and all that shit? Well, other religions have cool stuff of their own. The Apocrypha. You see these symbols a lot. But like, note, the whole point of this is, I couldn't. It's on Wikipedia and I couldn't justifiably explain it. But it's deep and meaningful, but also obviously just religious stuff. But like, it's cool magic stuff that obviously doesn't really work. But it doesn't stop it from being cool because it's from a culture that's not my own. But you see it a lot in popular culture. That's what. There we go. So, Full Metal Alchemist, Tree of Life. I need a bigger image. One second. There it is in Full Metal Alchemist. It's drawn differently, but it's the same thing. It's got the same words and the same symbols on. So yeah, anime is a really big fan of. I mean, Japan loves just fucking taking stuff and reappropriating it. But ooh. Anyway, and you see it in Evangelion. I think it is also in Ghost in the Shell. Anyway, I bring this up because it's on the machine. So if it's right there on that machine. That's what that symbol is. I recognize the Tree of Life when I see one. Because yeah, Japan associates it with alchemy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Cool. I've made some of that stuff. Okay. I'm never gonna... What's this when it's at home? I wonder what this does. Don't have that stuff. That stuff is bad. Escar. Well, let's see what this does. I can't use this here. It's quite difficult to use. Anyway, so what we've learned is go when you find a random hole. You might find cool secret stuff down the hole.
Good boy.
Okay. Yeah, vanilla and caramel. It's very nice. Yep, no, I get why you're uncomfortable, doggo. I saw a video like 6 months ago where somebody, and it's somebody I like on YouTube, was just like, can we retire doggo now? Can we stop using that word? And I'm like, no! How dare you! We're going to continue using the silliest names for animals I can find. What am I on this planet for other than that? It's locked from the other side. Okay, it's one of those. I know, you don't want to go back in this room. Can I go up there? No. It's just the dog's ears. I don't know if we should save because we made 2 items and I don't know how to use one. That's fine. Someone was like, knock this fucking door down! Oh yeah. Is that a... Where have you gone, doggo?
Come on. Good boy.
Rule of Rose was the other game, and the dog is invaluable to that game because it's a very janky game, but you can send it off to get items for you, which you can do with this dog, but it doesn't happen very often. It's very obvious sometimes and barely obvious the rest of the time. Guessing you need dirt for him to actually dig up stuff. What's this? Oh, it's to distract the lady. She doesn't like mirrors. I know the feeling. Oh, we've reached the tropical room. Oh. Fucking electric. Not sure that's how that works. This is a labyrinth. Oh, I found it. I found this room. Keeping this door open. Comfort chairs.
Come on.
Oh! Then you tell it.
Go, Huey.
He's not the smartest dog on the planet, I won't lie. Huey, it's right here.
Good boy. Go, Huey.
And there we go, we played fetch. I think it's how you're supposed to train them up to be better.
Huey.
So I'm glad you reminded me. Yeah, right. This isn't a doll. It's a mummy. Blue Flame, Secret Ways. Strange title for a picture, unless it could be some sort of hidden message. Nah. Let's write that down. Blue Flame, Secret Ways. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but I assumed it was his blue flame. Fuck this thing in particular. Is this a wall? Perhaps we need a blue flame. Oh, these the holes in the wall that he grabbed us.
Good boy.
I will grab that shiny thing. Battalion. Huh. Oh, was it that? Yeah, well, I didn't realise it was that. It's a luminescent. Tiny creatures that feverishly pursue Fiona once they've caught wind of her. When a loom makes contact with Fiona, it puts her in a state of panic and ruptures, making a sound. You have to go somewhere else and close the door to get rid of them. Oh, see you, Craig. You're very late up. How does one make this do stuff? Seems like it's a lift. Get the sign. Yes. Just a weird isometric room. Okay. Well, we need to light that then, won't we? Oh, there's just a door I didn't see. That's good, there's another... It's just another wall. It's just another wall. I guess we save our game. It's 3 doors it teased me with. So we can only be stuck for so long because there's literally a limited amount of space to explore. do we get to the Chimera room? Jump down there. You're trying to leave the castle, remember? Well, there's no data for this area. Might be able to get the dog to investigate a place.
Go, Huey.
Anyway, he's not here right now. No, it'd show me. There's some strange noises about this place, though. And then this is the start again. Through the comments. Those big eyes, he almost looks like a child of sorts. Size of a giant and the mind of a child. You should be pitied, not hated. I guess I shouldn't have reacted as I did. No, it will fucking murder you, lady. It's not enough. Something I've got, or rather something inside of me. She needs it and she needs me to get it out of my body? What? Okay. I can see now, because you were made to eat a thing and she was trying to get at it, but I hadn't put those two together. It's that weird maid again. She keeps staring at herself in the mirror, like she hates herself or something. I can't see why. Her skin, her eyes, her body, I guess they all look fine to me. Oh well, blame society, I guess. Take that, society! Fiona, she's maybe trapped in a murder castle, but she's got time. She's got time to be like, society are making robot maids not confident enough. Yeah, Fiona, I think you can just put the blame squarely on the person who made the robot at this point. I mean, I like systemic critique as much as anyone, but I feel like there's a pretty narrow funnel. I just hiding in a cupboard, about to die, going, this says a lot about the world we live in. Okay, maid's gone now, can leave. I'll publish that in the scientific journal when I get the chance. This just keeps getting worse and worse. Not only am I stuck in this creepy castle, but now I've been shut in some place that isn't even on any map. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, there wasn't any, but I'm glad I read that. Just so we can critique society and its ills. I mean, that's a point in the game doing critique on purpose, though. Maybe we missed something in this room. Also, yeah, it didn't escape my notice that she complimented the maid, as if that would be anywhere near her priorities. What a pretty murder maid that's trying to kill me. Just used to so close.
Good boy.
Thank you. Oh, what did we pick up now? It must have been nothing. Oh, there's a fire here. There's flame. I found the fires. Oh, I thought I could set the withered flowers on fire. Can we pick up the lantern? There is no lantern in this direction. I know where fire is. Fiona refuses to pick it up. We're missing an item. We need some sort of... Why can't we pick up the candle? Fiona, pick up the candle. Maybe it's attached to the table. Pick up the table. Yeah, I forgot. I've got an animation for like... I don't want to tie my shoes. Oh yeah, we also have a button that goes like that, which actually could come in handy. Do we have a strafe button as well? That's a different game. Which might come in handy. What? So we need like a dry candle or something. Or this here. With this fire. There's lots of fire things. Maybe we need the, oh yeah, it doesn't have being in this room. Maybe we need the magical glow ball to come back here? I will call it the loom. But the blue is needed here. Blue flame, secret ways. So we might want the blue sphere. I think I'm gonna... Speaking of blue balls, I think I'm gonna just look up the answer of what to do.